The Grandmaster in my eyes. But what do I know? That's Dillinger. That shooting title Fly Away. I really don't want to read those out. So let's hit some of your emails. Hey baby, it's Kelly from Vancouver, Canada. Listen to you every week. I should be back in the UK soon. Keep up the hot beats. Love it. Sounds like I've got a date here or something. Yeah, whatever. This one comes from Tony. Love the sounds that pumps off my speakers. Yo, that's what we do each and every week right here. Keep it up from Tony in Florida. Another message, Easy Groove. Can you give a big shout out to all the Bradford and Leeds crew? And to my girlfriend, Sadie. Nice one. Done, sir. Done. Oh, I thought you was throwing in the trick one. Hey, Fabio and Grooverider Radio. Fabio Rider Radio. I think it. Been a listener for 6 years, or should I say 5 years now, and the tunes just get fatter and fatter. Keep up the excellent work, guys. Peace. And that's from Rich Waring. Yo, thanks for the love, dog. Let's go to another club banger. DJ Clips made a tune about 6 months ago. It's called Downloads. Absolutely smashed the place down. This is the part 2. This one's called Rubbish. You're talking rubbish. Big play for the rider right now. Send this one out to all the Grace crew. Smacked it last week.
You're chatting rubbish.
Hey yo, rider, stop that. What's going on, man? I take that one back to the edge. Simply too dangerous.
I aim this one out to haters. To the haters. You don't know when your bread's buttered, trust me. Rider Radio, sick. I play this for all the drum and bass arena crew. My dogs and acid crew, stand tall. They're hating on your boy, just tell them. Ain't he hating on your boy? What do you say to him, man?
You're chatting rubbish.
That's right.
chatting rubbish. You're chatting rubbish.
At the moment, a man on the forefront of the dance floor thing. That's DJ Clips. Track entitled Rubbish. We play that for the haters. Stand back. Let the real people move forward. You're chatting rubbish.
You're chatting rubbish.
So we got my man Jumpin Jack Frost in the studio. What's happening, sir?
Is it on? Is it on?
It's on,
it's on, baby! Let's do this, baby!
What's happening, sir?
Baby, it's all good in our groove. Come up in the place.
Always an honour to see you, sir. Always an honour.
Always an honour, sir. Stand back. Salute. Salute, baby.
So how is the one Jumpin Jack Frost?
Boy, it's all good enough. Keep my head down, doing a bit of work, trying to get back in the little studio thing again.
Oh, that's good news. That's
on
good
the
news.
road, heavy again.
That's good news, man.
It's all good, baby. You know what I mean?
So, like, we're gonna play one tune, set up, and then we're gonna talk about the origination of Jumpin Jack Frost and where he came from and how he evolved and how we got to this point today.
Yeah, babes, let's do that.
But like, yeah, we'll just play this Deadline remix and then we'll throw down some Frost and ride it all. We'll throw it down right, correctly, neatly, standardly. So, 3 years ago we played a tune. It was made by Digital. At the time, the beats confused us. But when we caught it and we couldn't let it go. The tune was called Deadline. Silent Bassline Smith took it to Derby, touched it up and come back with it. Let's see what you think. This is Deadline Remix. So that's the drum sound, Bassline Smith remix of Deadline. Yeah, it's not a bad little touch-up.
Yeah.
I like a good old touch-up for us.
Touched it. Touched it. Took it away, touched it. Yeah.
So, Frost, like, how long you been in this game, though?
Boy, you're gonna make me sound old now, you know.
Well, I don't really want to make you sound old, but I know you was around the same times as I started.
Yes,
basically,
definitely.
So that was a little while ago.
It's like we're talking about some 87 kind of business. So we're through.
So, like, you know, what was your entrance into, like, the music game, like, per se, full stop? And, I'm not talking about, because, like, people, like, think you just come from, like, drum and bass and, you know, you've never done anything else. But people gonna need to understand, we've been doing this for, like, 10 years. There's a whole history before this.
Before this, brother, I can tell you that now. But it all went down originally, you know, we came from the little reggae vibes, the sound system vibes.
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, like, tell me a bit of your background. Like, you know, you're from a West Indian family, you grew up in South London.
Grew up in Brixton, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, like, young, went to boarding school, got into music from there.
Yeah.
And then, like, came out of boarding school, started getting into, like, sound systems.
Yeah.
And I was in a sound called Sir Coxon and another sound called Frontline International.
Right. Calling back the days.
That's going back in the day now.
The 4 face and the 8 face.
Right? Some stack-up boxes thing and all that, right? And then we took it from there, and then I started kicking around with the boys from Saxon, Tipper Irie, Papa Levi, the boys.
Yeah.
And then I kind of started going to that, you know, Electric Ballroom, so it's a little fly foot, you know, that
little shuffle,
you know the shuffle
thing,
foot, right?
Little ballet shoes,
right,
white socks.
Right, you know, right? I never had the Jericho though. I never took it there. But you know, it was
I tried.
Right? But it was like that kind of thing, and then, you know, I started going into like soul to soul. You know what I mean? Hooked up with like Jazzy and that Mad Hat Trevor, as he used to be called back in the day. Right?
He seemed to Trevor Nelson's dropped the tag as Mad Hatters.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I remember him as Mad Hat Trevor.
If he hears this, he's going to be raging that we called him Mad Hatters.
Trevor, you are a Mad Hatter, baby.
And you used to sell records to me at Red Records back in the day. When you used to be screwing up your face at me. Because I was a young entrepreneur trying to do a little DJ.
Furthermore, let me stand up here, right? Let's get this thing right. Let's get this thing straight, right? That's how it went down, right? And then from there, it was like Trevor Mad Hatter. We're going to call him Trevor Mad Hatter. Trevor Mad Hatter, Soul to Soul. And then, you know, it started getting into a other little thing. I started getting into like, so this funk thing. Yeah. Proper like JBs and all that, breaks. Yeah, I started kicking it with like Business, DJ Business, Johnny, Cutmaster Swift and those boys there. Started getting into the cutting thing. Yeah. And then, you know, the acid house phenomenon came along. Do you know what I mean?
It's about 87, 88.
87, 88. I remember you down there with the bandana. Yeah. Phase 1.
Oh, you're crazy. Me and Fabio used to be rocking out.
Mendoza's.
If used to see the way me and Fabio used to be dancing back in 87, man. I'm telling you, it's incredible.
Right, no money shots now.
Oh, mate, not so much steps is flying at the moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back then, man, people would be amazed the way we used to be dancing down the place every minute. I'm telling you, I'm like, it's actually quite funny when I think about it.
Cool, if I remember you with the red bandana.
red long bandana.
The red bandana, right?
Red Converse.
Right, and if I remember rightly, you was a disco man. You was, what?
Disco Kid.
The Disco Kid. No one can tell you nothing. Right? No one can tell you nothing, boy. Don't let no one ever do that.
That's right, that's right.
Like that. And then from there, you know, it's the progression.
So like, you got into that acid house period. So what changed for you, like, you know, because like for me, when I crossed from like the disco thing, you know, the R&B thing into the house thing, a lot of my friends kind of disowned me, like saying, you're doing some gay boy music.
Yeah,
and,
man.
You know, did you get that also?
I got it hard because at the time me and Brian G were working in a radio station called Passion in Brixton, and it was like a real like down like the hood, reggae music. Yeah, it was mostly reggae music, you know what I mean? And like, boy, they were like, yo, I used to like the music you played before, like the Don Blackman thing and the little Rare Groove thing and the Mademoiselle thing. And I was like, boy, I'm not having this no more. We're moving forward. They were like, man, you're sell out. You're playing devil music. You're like. You know how it went, man. It was like, I mean, a lot of friends.
People don't understand the fight we had to play house music back then. They don't have no understanding of it. They listen to like the Judge Jules and the Pete Tongs of this world nowadays. They have to understand the fight that it was to get to that point.
Listen, man, it was a dark. Remember a tune came out called Dance with the Devil, and that was it.
That was it.
That was it. That was like, you boys are the devil. You boys are running like that. And we're like, listen, man, we've got to progress this music, and we had to fight.
That's right.
We had to fight, man, to even get any acknowledgement as far as like making a progress or anything at all was concerned.
Can you believe how house music has like gone clear like from that period till now?
It's crazy.
Mad, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But anyway, we started to like moving to the hip house thing. I think that's why the original jungle for me personally.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
definitely.
the Tyrese,
Fast Eddie.
Yeah, Fast Eddie.
Right.
I think that's the origination of jungle for me.
Yeah,
my
definitely.
entrance into that kind of field.
Definitely.
Because the breaks started to move within the 4/4.
Definitely. What happened as well is like, I think that at that point there we started to kind of get ideas ourselves.
Yeah.
And started thinking, hold on, we can do this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what happened, you had like a split. Like a lot of the, like, there was some of us, because people got to remember, there was a big load of us before, and it always got cut down into sections of different people spreading off into the garage or going off into that. But we wanted to like, represent our own thing.
Yeah.
And that's when the breaks thing came in. We were like, listen, we're going to do our own thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember the speaking up vocals? People like, yo, you don't got to pay some.
We used to be playing Masters at Work at the 33 thing.
Right.
We used to be spinning that to 45
Right.
to get the break out of it.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
We used to be doing things like, we used to be inventing records. Records, do you get what I'm
Remember
saying?
to do that mix of Calm Down and the other thing. I forgot what it was.
Calm Down, the Most Wanted.
Most Wanted thing and the other thing, right? to make your little thing.
Just to make our own tune.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was like, boy, people just didn't understand it.
People just need to understand, like, we used to get hip-hop breaks and be speeding them at 45 to get the speed that we have today. I'm serious. This is
it's a serious thing. No, but you, like, the Most Wanted thing, you was a champ for that. I've got to say, the Most Wanted
I caught that quick. And you know who give me that thing? Funky D.
Oh, boy.
I went down Red Records one day, he goes through, here this at 45. I said, what? That thing sounds slamming.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's what I'm talking about.
Drum and bass, man.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
But we got to play some tunes for us, and I haven't got nothing lined up. So for us, entertain them, sing or something, man.
Now listen, right, and furthermore, I want to point this out as well, right? There's a lot of people that champion this music from the beginning. There's a lot of people that have put a lot of input in. A lot of people that the names you don't hear that much anymore. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to send a big shout out to all the people that have helped, like myself, Grooverider, Fabio, all of us get where we are today. Do you know what I mean? And we'll still keep on moving on. And we'll still keep on promoting new music. One day you might even hear a little kind of punk thing going on. Who knows? Right? Who knows? Because we don't really business like that. You know what I mean?
Anyway, I'm going to play a tune from a guy that we both got a lot of love for. Pseudonym is the Roughridge crew. We know him as Goldie.
Oh, wow.
Now this guy's going from strength to strength. He's back in the studio for us. And he's come back. He's come full circle for us.
I know he's gone rotten.
He's come full circle. Right now, this is the thing on the block. It's called Vanilla Frost. And you need to get a piece of this. This is the VIP mix. This is never coming out, never seen the light of day. Vanilla VIP, everybody's hunting it down. But they got shut down. Rider Radio here on Radio 1 with my boy Jumpin Jack Frost.
Let's do this, baby.
Legendary.
Text the show now on 81199.
You got nothing.
That's right, you go nasty. Roughage Crew. The Rider VIP of Vanilla. And I keep telling you, don't call his phone. He's an angry man at the moment. He's not having it. He said a couple men tried to call him the other day. He had to shut a couple people down.
Oh, man.
So they're not even talking to him again.
Is that, yeah?
He dealt with them.
I know he was in the Far East.
He tried to tell them, where was you 6 months ago?
Oh, man.
But anyway, Frost, let's continue the story.
No doubt.
So we've come into the hip house thing. We've walked out of there now. Where's it next for Frost, musically?
Boy, musically from there, you know, I think we went through a transition period.
Yeah.
It's like a hard, hip house, hardcore, speeded up vocal thing.
Yeah.
R&S records thing.
Yeah, techno.
Joey Belcher.
At one point we was playing the whole thing.
We was. And let's get one thing straight. Let's get something straight here. Beltram days, right?
Right.
That was like, I remember Monkey War.
Right.
That was like an origination kind of thing of like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Without it was like the 4/4, but it was like the
had
other
the vibe, but not the break.
Yes, you got the picture. You know what I mean? It's
I can translate for us. I'm translating.
Yeah, you got it. You know what I mean? That's how it went down. That's how it went down, basically. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, there was like so many tunes around that time. I remember that, but the R&S thing was really important because I remember especially at You at Rage, right? Yeah. There was a kind of R&S kind of thing, about a little break thing going on. Yeah. And it all kind of went together.
We tried to mix it all together.
Yeah, we did.
Because I didn't think like we actually wanted to move from one to the other. No. We wanted it all. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why drum and bass is the way it is today,
Definitely.
I feel. Because we want it all still.
Definitely. And you know, Reinforced Records are very important in this.
Very important.
Very important. I want everyone to know that Reinforced Records, this man we just heard, Goldie, as well, came along, shook up the whole thing, but we'll talk about it later on.
Yes, right. So like, you moved on and then, you know, the breaks started to come through and started to flow, and then you started V Records with Brian.
Yeah, definitely.
How did that come about?
Well, that came about, right, Brian used to work at Out of Rhythm, right? And, you know, he signed people like Moby, Beltram, Dave Angels, very important part of it as well. And then they went bust, right? Rhythm King, Out of Rhythm went bust. And then we decided to start our own label. So we had some demos. We had like a big bin full of demos. Yeah. And like there was these demos in there from Crust and Ronnie.
Okay, Ronnie Size.
Ronnie Size and DJ Cross. And we were like, wow, and we listened to this stuff, and Brian's like, I think we got something here, you know? These guys in Bristol. So we contacted them, and like we started like kicking it with them, and it's like, you know, we started like nurturing them, and do you know what I mean? And like the rest is history, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ronnie Size came to life,
came blasting through Cross,
the whole Bristol thing. So in fact, in one respect, you know, in many respects, that you guys are kind of responsible for the whole Bristol thing coming through.
I would say so, yes. I would say so, yes. Yes, I would say so.
Which is quite ironic. Some guys from London bringing through Bristol.
Yeah, definitely.
Ironic.
I remember the guys, they used to come to London, they were like, you know what I mean, they used to come up and just like kick it with us and like see what's going down. A lot of people, like, the records that you never heard, the records that you heard, everyone's like, yeah, Ronnie Cross, great. But the records that you never heard, the amount of times we used to send people back, go back in, touch it again, go back in, you know what I mean? Because you know how he goes, you know, we've got quality control here, baby.
Everybody has the finished product.
Right. I mean, there's quality control here, baby. You know what I mean? You know this is subgrooves, you know what I mean? It's like,
it ain't fitting, then it can't get.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? And like, from there, it's just like, you know, we just moved it on from there, and it's like, boys, there was like, wow, there's so much other things, man. Like, Die. I remember Die, because you got to remember some of these guys were really shy as well. Yeah. They did like confidence boosters, and it's like that kind of mothering as well, isn't it? Yeah. You just kind of pat them on the head, yeah, man, it's good, and it's not good, you know what I mean?
And then around about that time, you started also the Philly Blunt label?
Yes, the Philly Blunt thing.
Which was an important part as well, I feel.
The Philly Blunt thing started, right, because I've done this tune, Leviticus.
Right.
And it didn't really fit in with the
what was happening on V.
The V thing. The V was meant to be a different thing altogether. And so we decided to start this other label, Philly Blunt. Do you know what I mean? And then from there, you know, like this blew, that went mad, that went crazy.
So what, Leviticus was the first release on Philly Blunt?
Yeah, that was the first
so
release on Philly Blunt.
Burial, yeah, was
the Burial was the first one, it was a launch pad.
Yeah.
And then from there we had Warning, and then London Gangster, right, Dillinger.
Okay.
And then what was after that? I think we only done 3 or 4 releases on the label.
Right.
It's gonna come back soon, but I think we only done 3 or 4 releases.
But I know Bonanza Kid was there around.
Bonanza Kid was around there as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it just blew crazy. Then we had Chronic, started Chronic Records, and a few other little ones that I don't really want to go into that.
Right, let's line up another tune here for us, and then we can continue the story.
All right.
It's a big story for us. I'm liking this story.
It's a big story, brother.
Right, Frost, it's a little hard step thing. I know you're better Scott my back when it comes to the hard step.
You know that, boy?
It's a new boy, DJ Vapor. I don't know if you know this cat. It's a track entitled Make 'Em Bleed. Rider Radio here on Radio 1 with the maestro Jumpin Jack Frost. Stepper entitled Make 'Em Bleed, DJ Vapor. Old schoolish, new school.
Beat him up.
So like, you know, you're a man that's been responsible for bringing probably one of the most prolific producers within drum and bass ever, bringing him through. You know, who do you look at the moment and say, you know what, that person there's got the kind of quality that we saw back then?
There's a few people at the moment.
What have you seen like over the years, basically?
Over the years,
yeah.
Dillinger, definitely, innit?
Oh, come on.
Come on. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. I think he's got this quality about him. It's just raw, rugged, and he's always catch that cutting edge. Do you know what I mean? Always. Always will, I think. Yeah, always will.
He knows this, he lives this music.
Yeah, always will.
Even though he tries to convince himself that
he tries to convince himself that he's not in it. Let's get this thing straight, Carl. Right?
You are this thing, Carl.
You are this, baby. Never forget it, boy.
So anybody else that you see along that sort of cutting line with it, you know?
You know what I really liked? I really liked Alex Reese.
Yeah.
I really liked Alex Reese, and I just don't know what happened.
Just fell away.
He just went away. I think he was in a pub. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened, but I really liked him. I really liked his album. He took it in a direction that it was really. And I know who I liked as well. I really like Flytronics as well.
Yeah.
They're really good. Do you know what I mean?
How these guys cut away just like that?
I don't know. It's like some of these people were like responsible for some. You look back now, you think to yourself, do you know what I mean? It's like, imagine some of these people now, the commitment that they showed then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. And LCJ Bookham, without a doubt, as well.
He's made 3 of the best tunes I've ever heard.
Like, definitely. Without a doubt.
A man's got 2 of the top 5 tunes in my life.
Yeah.
And that's big. That's real big, you know.
Definitely, it's big.
I'm a man who's got 30,000 tunes, and he's got 2 of them in my top 5.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Definitely.
So, like 2007, anybody you're actually looking out for it and looking up to at the moment, and saying, you know what, that person's running a consistent rate at the moment.
Right now.
Or is it just like pure?
It's just ones and twos, ones and ones here, ones and ones here. I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? When they come up, they come big.
That's
you know what I mean? But on a consistent level, you know what I mean? Because you got to remember, right? Some of these people that we're talking about have been prolific over a number of years.
That's right.
Tune after tune after tune.
That's
standards.
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, you got sheep in this business. You got sheep and you got shepherds.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we need more shepherds, man.
You need more innovators.
Yeah, man. Definitely, no doubt. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, I'll reserve that judgment for a little while. Maybe next time I come back, and we get everything straight, and we can talk about.
Well, that means it's time for you to step in the studio.
Yeah, it's about that time.
It means it's time.
It's about that time.
So we're gonna play. Oh, this guy is horrible, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy is horrible. This is one of the most ugliest tunes ever.
Right, that's why I picked it out. I remember we were the 12-minute men. And we meet it in a musical way.
Right. One of the most prolific artists ever, like within drum and bass. DJ Frost and Soul in Motion.
Definitely.
A Jumpin Jack Frost choice tonight here on Radio 1.
edge. Simply too dangerous.
Tune for us.
That's what I'm talking about.
DJ Frost, Soul in Motion.
1996, did they say?
1996.
1996, bruv.
How many tunes do you know from nowadays do you think you could be playing in 11 years' time?
Boy.
Seriously.
Crazy, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I was actually playing this 2 months ago at Herbal as an intro to my set. And I can't believe that it's 11 years old.
11 years old, bruv.
How embarrassed am I?
That's mad, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Madness.
It's mad, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It just goes to show, as I was just saying a minute ago,
It's about visions.
As I was just saying a minute ago about Crust, he had this concept called widescreen, and it's like he's making these tunes. Like, as remember in school I said that every story's got a start, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
And I think he tries to get it all in. Like, I mean, 12 minutes is a long time for a tune, man. But it's
Nobody's not. They're finding it hard to roll at 4.5 at the moment.
No, it isn't bash, boom, boom, boom. Boom, it's over. Swayze, it's a wrap.
Yeah, man. Incredible. 11 years, you know. For
That's a long time, bro.
Got me.
You know what I mean? And what people got to remember as well is that, boy, it's like, at the time when this was made, it was like, remember, it was like the ragga days.
That's right.
It was like the ragga days.
In the middle
like,
of everything, that wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't fit.
Only a few of us used to play this record.
That's
Me,
right.
you, Brian, Crust,
Fabio.
Goldie, Fabio.
Definitely.
Only certain people played it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, it wasn't a rewind thing, was it?
No.
It wasn't a rewind thing, and everyone wants to get the rewind, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't care about that, but some people need the rewind.
Yeah, exactly. We're about the concept and
That's
the
what I'm talking
movement
about.
of the
You know
movement.
what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Progression, eclectic.
Right.
It's called eclectic.
So, if you don't do that, we wouldn't be here today.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
It's about these tunes, you get what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm talking about,
Because
the
out of these
platform.
tunes are born the hits.
Definitely.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's what people need to understand. That's why sometimes, you know, you hear a DJ rolling out, not necessarily the tunes that you know, but it's for a reason. Do you get what I'm saying? to invoke ideas into other artists, so they become and they'll go and make the
Definitely, it's what you call it's like the circle. The
That's
circle.
right. That's
you know what I
right.
mean? We take things from here, we take things from there. But look at this, 11 years. It's like
11
ridiculous.
years, man. It's
Crazy.
crazy.
You know what I mean? No doubt.
So, like, you know, what does Frost do nowadays? Like on the road, you know, countries you've been visited recently. I mean, like, you've seen this whole thing blow up worldwide. From
bro.
start to finish.
The only place I haven't really been to, I haven't been to Australia. It's crazy. I've never been to Australia. I've been to everywhere else. I've still never been to Australia. Still, maybe soon. Never. I know there was a time I wasn't going to go. Yeah, there was a time I wasn't really having it because of the flight. The flight was too long. But then after that, now when I went to Japan, I was like, I think I could do it. Do you know what I mean?
Break it up.
But still, I've been to Puerto Rico, Brazil.
Yeah.
Well, Brazil thing's another thing as well. Do you know what I mean?
Another concept.
Another concept again. Do you know what I mean? We went there. We brought the boys in. That's history as well. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of travelling, man. A lot of travelling.
So, which country are you feeling at the moment, man? Like, I know you just came back from a big tour over the US.
Yeah, it was a little American thing. I love it over there, you know. Hey, listen, all my LA people, I love you, man. I love it over there, man. Subflow, big up your show. Big up Subflow. Listen to your show, and they've got some Sky thing.
Brian.
Brian, listen to us. So big shout to you, bro.
Big shout, Brian.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man.
Oh yeah, let me just shout Denise at Contagious as well, because she's been doing my head in as well. Like, yo, Groove, I'm sorting out your flights for Miami soon, so you need to talk to me on the radio.
Yeah.
So,
Right, Denise, big shout to you, baby. Right? There you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm just feeling. The only thing I'm not feeling is like the travelling part of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, taking us to shoes at the airport and all that. That's kind of a big thing now. That's good.
You got to make sure you have a fresh socks on.
Fresh socks. You got some fresh socks on,
I see
bro.
a guy the other day come with the biggest hole in his sock. I was thinking, how embarrassing. His big toe was sticking out the front of his sock.
Oh my God.
Try to walk it through like nobody couldn't see.
Yeah.
I saw your foot toe hanging out the hole.
Yeah, that's a big thing at the moment, the travelling thing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I love the West Coast of America, man. I love it there. I like, you know where I went to? I looked at Estonia. I was in Estonia late last year. I really liked it there. I like it there, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a big place, man.
It's a big place. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of half married right now, so let's not talk.
Let's play another tune. Frost, you got another tune up for us.
There you go, baby.
So we play Maintain.
This thing's very significant, yeah, because it launched our first album, the V Classics album.
Okay.
And also there's Morgan on the vocals.
Yeah.
And I think it just launched that whole live kind of concept of what drum and bass can be. Do you know what I mean? And it had that same, the widescreen kind of thing to it as well.
Yeah.
And then I mean, yeah, let's
play it.
Yeah.
Maintain. DJ Crust. And Jessica's giving it the fingers. We'll do that after, Jess. We'll do that after. Let me just roll out the show, Jess. Let me just roll it out.
We must earn a chance to shine. To what we feel in this space. Through our courage we will pass the days. Yes. Maintain. I know what it is and I got to maintain. I know what it is and I got to maintain. maintain.
I've got to say one thing for Crust. He's got to start doing some radio mixes.
yeah. Some radio edits.
You could do a whole show and only play about 3 across the street.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Show's done. So we've got a big competition on tonight. Tonight, Jumpin Jack Frost has handed over some of his 10-inch dub plates. How big is that?
It's big looking, huh?
I'm sorry, Radio 1 keep begging. They took 50 of me and Fabio's tunes last week of us, man. So they've been skanking everybody. But it's all good. It's all for the fans.
They got some good cause, bruv.
No doubt. So, like, Frost, you got a question for us where we can throw that down?
Right, listen to this now, right? I want you to listen to the whole thing, right? Back in the day, I remember once in a place called Music House, right? We used to all go and cut the plates. That's where these plates are cut. You don't really see 10-inch plates no more, by the way, yeah?
That's right.
So what happened? I went in there one day and I heard a tune. Ed Rush and Optical comes to me and said, Frost, we got this thing, you got to hear it. And the tune was so slamming, I signed it up on the spot, right? So only ever Ed Rush and Optical tune on V Recordings. What was the name of that record?
If you could tell us the only Ed Rush and Optical tune on V Recordings, yo, we're going to hit you up with some of Jumpin Jack Frost dub plates.
There's some real goodies in there too, baby.
No, man, I know. Just throw them down, a couple names, couple of the artists that you're featuring in.
There's a little Dillinger thing in there.
Right.
There's a little Die thing,
Right.
a Ronnie thing.
Okay, Frost.
And some things from the back to
That's
basics.
what I'm talking about. Big names. Some big shit. Oh, there's a Dillinger thing floating around there.
There's a little Dillinger thing round the back.
Standard.
Round the back. And you know what? I don't think it ever came out.
It's one of those ones.
One of those ones.
I might have to have a little listen myself then. So hit me up, 81199 or on the email, grooverider@bbc.co.uk. So Frost, we're kind of getting towards that time. What are you doing at the moment, man? Well, I mean, what are you playing like in London? I know you always come in and do my things down at Herb.
I'm over there sometimes when you're away. I just come and just host it out.
Thank you, Frost.
Right? And I will do it again and again, and I love it over there, bro. Right? Yeah, at the moment, I'm over movement.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, I'm in Hamburg.
Okay.
And, just around town, up and down the country.
So look out for Jumpin Jack Frost on your local flyer.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure you're going to see him there soon in your town real soon.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, bro.
Frost, thanks for coming along, man, and spending time with us, man. It's been a good look. And next time, get your agent to sort out the business correctly.
I'm not going to shout her out.
We're not going to shout her out, but I will later. Right, when you're gone, Frost, I'm going to give it to her.
I'm going to give it to her too, bro. Don't worry about that.
But thanks for coming in, man. It's been an honour and a pleasure once again.
Baby.
Always good hooking up with you, sir.
Definitely.
And good luck on the road, man. And I want to hear these tunes in the studio real soon. Rider Radio.
Hey, yo, Ryder, stop that. What's going on, man? We have to take that one back to the edge. Simply too dangerous.
Illusions, behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image, and he will break the enemy. What is the highest technique you hope to achieve? We have no technique. Very good. What are your thoughts when facing an opponent? There is no opponent. Your style is unorthodox, but effective. It is not the combat that you enjoy. That you enjoy. relies on the images and illusions behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image and he will break the enemy.
It is not the combat, but the art that you enjoy. Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
Yeah, maybe I should switch the mic on next time. Yeah, you think it's funny. It's not funny. Once again, I went on tonight. It's called The Art by Vital Elements. So once again, thank you to Mr. Jumpin Jack Frost. First in our series of legends, and that's going to be joining us over the next month. And hopefully next week, Fabio's going to be here with Mr. Mickey Finn. But I've got to say many thanks for joining us tonight. And if you'd like to get a rewind of the show, the chart-free show, www.bbc.co.uk/radio1/Fabio and Grooverider, all one word. If you want to send me a tune to any one of our features, yo, hit me up, DJ Grooverider1 on the AIM, or DJ Grooverider at myspace.com. DJ Grooverider1. Yeah, that one. Up next is in the new DJs we trust. Tonight it's with Mr. Kutski. He'll be playing 2 hours of underground hardcore and hard dance. And to end the show, people are always asking us on the text what other tunes I'm loving at the moment outside Doom B. Well, I'm not going to play one tonight. Sorry.
For yourself and for your poor father.
Just don't fancy it. I'll play something pretty weird though. This is weird.
15 years ago.
Now, last week, I was playing in Manchester with Noisia.
Then he ran away.
Don't give me the fingers, I hate the fingers. And, yeah, Noizia's from Amsterdam, I think, so I'm going to play a tune just to, you know, respect that dude, respect that man.
Still is very...
I'm out with this. Noisia and Mayhem. Something entitled Moonwave. I'll see you in a fortnight. Fabio in the chair next week. Peace up. Thanks for listening.
Become rich from the skills of the great master that he murdered. And the techniques that I have taken the time to teach you, use them for good. Junter, I've sought you for a long time. You killed my beloved instructor and then you adopted his technique. You have used it only for destruction. Your time has come.
So, my bitter friend, you have come to the place where you will finally die.
This is Radio 1.
National.
Radio 1.
In new music, we trust on Radio 1. Trust Radio 1 to bring you the best new music from across the UK and from around the world. Trust us to be your guide to everything you need to know about music. Now,
Radio 1.
bringing you new music from new DJs.
New DJs. New music.
In new DJs, we trust.
This week with Kutski.
Hammering out the best hard dance and hardcore.
Hi and welcome to In New DJs We Trust with me, Kutski. Over the next 2 hours we're going to be bringing you some of the freshest sounds from the underground hard dance and hardcore scenes. Kicking off the show with an absolute exclusive. This is DJ Ozwa with Wish, Stimulant DJs on the remix. Check this out.